Hi, it's Conrad from Paradise Distillers. I'm just here at the distillery to give you a bit of a rundown of how we made our gin. We have two. We have one with Kakadu plum, and then we have one with Rosella flower, which is pink Paradise gin. What I have here is the stills that we actually use to make our gin with. This is actually a gas heated system. The boiler maker over here, gas comes through, heats up the water, creates steam, and then it moves over into the still over there. Okay, the next phase of making our gin, once the steam has been generated, it comes through to this instrument here. Steam is passed through a jacket here, so it's not direct heat. It heats up this part in here. Now, the way we make our gin, we use a 12-hour maceration. So it's basically like a big hop sock. Put in here, steeped overnight for 12 hours. We then take those solids out. This is then heated up again to a slightly higher temperature. Put some more steam in here. Starts to evaporate, and that's when we actually start making spirit to come through here. Okay, now we're up to stage 3. So once the steam has been generated, it's gone through the still, it comes through to the columns here, and depending on which spirit you're making, in our case we made gin, passes through here, you can see it bubbling and rising up through here, and then passes through the pipes just over to the condenser at the back there. Okay, we're just on to the final phase now. I'm standing right next to the condenser, so everything's gone through distillation, passed through the pipes, through the column, into the condenser just here. So you can see there's a little measure here, it's a hydrometer here, it sits at the top here. So the solution, the distilled spirit runs over the top here into a container down the bottom, it's captured down there. This gives you a rough idea of the alcohol content in there, but what we do use when we're actually recording it, we use product called this item called the Anton Par. Now this is a very great little tool to use. It gives you the measurements within seconds basically. There's no wastage, no spillage, that sort of thing. So it's a great little device. I'm being very careful with it because it's worth a few dollars. But essentially we use that as an eyeball gauge. This is as a more accurate gauge. We gather the spirit from here. We then measure it just behind me. There's some scales over there. All of that has to be recorded. So the alcohol content, the actual physical weight has to be recorded as well, the time, the date, all that sort of thing has to be recorded. We then put it into an IBC, which is intermediate bulk container. That's stored for about 2.5, 3 weeks, give or take. Then we go to bottling after that and labelling after that. Okay guys, basically wrapping it up now. So I've taken you through a very quick process of how we made our gin. I'm standing next to probably my most favourite part of the distillation process. Copper and steel, beautiful combination. This is where a lot of the magic happens. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching us. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and like us, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thanks very much.